Hello viewers, this is Evelyn of Levabuhay again. Today I will be not talking all about my plants, flowers or anything regarding plants, but maybe some of the words will be related. I was tagged by a friend of mine from France, a YouTube friend named Alexia. Her channel name is AlexiaHD. And since I had been starting in YouTube, knowing her, even just in the YouTube community, has gained me advantages, is because she is actually a CBT practitioner. For those who doesn't know CBT, it's all about cognitive behavioral therapy. And maybe some of us are living in a stressful world who is not now with the modern world. I think all of us, we have all this kind of stress in our lives, especially the modern world, where especially you're a mom, you have kids, you go to your work, you have your family, you have things in your work, and at the same time you have things at home to do. CBT is more about, I think I don't have to explain all about it. If you are very interested about CBT and what does it mean and what does Alexia is doing, I will put a link there, which is one of her contents, all about CBT, what is CBT all about. And I will really recommend you to visit her channel because she has a lot of meditation tools in her channels. She has contents that are, it's very amazing that she can have just short contents, but it's a lot of it. It's like a lot of things being impacted in that content. And I really learned, I never meditate before until I undergo actually stress, sickness, which it really, you know, it really put me down. And then I started having Alexia as a friend in YouTube, and every time she put, I just tell her, can you just tell me when you, because sometimes I actually cannot check, or sometimes I don't see it immediately when people put contents. Is because I just have to you know, reply to those who had commented to me, and she does it every time she has a content. She will remind me and come and just remind me, Evelyn, check my channel and have some new contents now. So I can really recommend that you visit Alexia's channel. I have I have there near in the description a link to one of her contents that is really very good. And meditation, as far as my experience is concerned, it's really good. It really helped me a lot. So by the way, this is actually all about a word challenge, and Alexia is challenging me to choose some words, and that was very kind that she really chose the words that I have to talk about. And these words includes motivation, inspiration, imagination, ambition, and dreams. And I took all these words that she recommended because I really like this kind of words. It's very applicable to your daily life. And I will start from the word motivation. If you are a person in this busy world and your busy life, motivation is really very important to us. Why? Because without motivation, it's hard to go on. It's hard to even start your day. It's hard to, you know, to apply things that you have to do to succeed. You know, we're not just talking about success in a way where you have to, you know, successful in your whole life, but even just the daily basis, you really need motivation. Like, for example, yeah, today is a Monday, I have to go to work, and oh my God, as of now in Sweden, our weather is very unpredictable, and like the snows melted last week, and suddenly yesterday and the other day we have a lot of snow again, and it's cold and it's minus degrees, and you know, motivation can be very hard sometimes to have it in this kind of weather. But anyway, what motivates me? For me, motivation is more like I will give it on a daily basis. If I wake up and it's the snow is just thick and it's a snowstorm and it's so cold, I just say to myself, well, now it's the end of February, and anyway, it's getting lighter. And soon it will be spring, and it will give me really a kick of a kind of motivation. When I talk with people, instead of talking about the negative side, I will say, yeah, but soon the spring is coming, and then it will be summer, and it will be really very nice. The next word actually is inspiration. Inspiration is actually a very powerful word, because it's a word where a lot of people had succeeded in their lives, had experienced a lot of happiness, had experienced a lot of success in life because of it. Inspiration. Being inspired, it's not only like, you know, people all around you, they can inspire you. Somebody who you looked up to, they can inspire you. Or even just the weather, it can inspire you. Even if it's winter and it's very sunny, you get inspired because the sunlight gives you something inside that you will be inspired that, oh, I'll take a walk because it's so sunny. Even if it's snow, and mind you, I take a walk in this forest here at my back. This is actually the nature park that I usually take my walk. So if you look at it, it looks like a forest, but it's actually a small nature park. And you get inspired just because it's so sunny. And another way that will inspire you is like, can be someone very near your heart, your parents, your sisters. You looked up to somebody that is really very successful, and you use that person to be your inspiration. And it's really a very good thing to have your inspiration in life, because it's kind of a guideline to you, where you get like, I want to do this thing after 5 years, and you have this inspiration, somebody who's being successful. And mind you, I take inspiration also people. I have some friends that are very positive. They go through a lot of hardships in life, but then I will just hear them saying, yeah, I can make it, everything will be fine, and all this stuff. And all of us, we really need it. We really need this very powerful word, inspiration. Number 3, imagination. All of us can really use the word imagination in any way. Okay, me, I love plants. When I do my garden, I imagine something. You know, you go somewhere else and you see a lot of gardens, you see a lot of parks, and you see a lot of beautiful flowers everywhere, and all this thing you imagine. And when you do your own garden, all the imagination you have in your head, you can actually make it into reality. And all of us can actually imagine, and that is kind of a positive imagination. Sometimes it's so sad that we can imagine people that are having hardships in life. We imagine things that can be a negative one, but then at least, even if it's kind of a negative imagination, we can actually turn it into a positive one. Sometimes you imagine a place where, you know, they were being struck with a typhoon, and it's very easy. You watch news, and now with the internet you see everything, and sometimes you can really imagine how life with these people who has really a hard time. So sometimes with all this imagination, you give your hopes, you do prayers. If you have some kind of a religion or something, you do your prayers and all this stuff, because you just it's very unavoidable, that you can really imagine what is happening in the world, and all you can do is hope, and that you can contribute a little bit by praying. And if there's somebody near you, friends or whatever, colleagues, and yeah, imagination. I hope I did it right. Explanation. The next word is ambition. I like this word. To be ambitious is a very good thing, but be careful what you ambition. And I will tell you, I think a lot of people ambition themselves. They have this ambition that is too much related to material things. Like, I ambition that, you know, I'll be very successful in my career. My ambition is like this. My ambition is I have to acquire these things. And those are kind of ambitions that can be very hard to achieve. Those are kind of ambitions that can hurt you, that can turn into a negative impact to your life. It's because, like, for 10 years from now, 10 years back, for example, I'll take myself as an example, okay? I had been in Sweden for like 17 years. I had never ambition in my life that I will go out from the Philippines. I have very simple ambition in my life. Just finish my education, my college degree, my university degree, and then after that I can get a job in the Philippines, and then if I'm ready, I'll have a family and kids and like that. I have a very simple ambition. But then now I'm here in Sweden. It just happened, and I never in my whole life, when I came, we live in a house that was very small. Like, it has only 2 small bedrooms, and I have 3 kids. We were living compact. But me and my husband, I don't know, I didn't have a very high, big ambition. No. It's good that if you have an ambition in life, see to it that it's not something very large. It's not something that, because like your ambition and your expectation, they are almost like related. And some people, they are always dying for it, that they are so ambitious that their ambition is just, you know, too high on top of a ceiling. And be careful of that, because we have the saying that the higher you fly, the the higher the distance when you fall. So be careful with the word ambition, because it's a very, very powerful word, where a lot of people, of course, had been very successful in their lives, and this ambition, they use it as an inspiration, a guideline, how they reach their success. But mind you, the happiness you get when you reach into success, and your ambition was not really that one, you're just half of it. Your ambition is here, but your ambition is just here. But then when things happen, it goes like that. Like, you get very successful, you get things you never expect to have, and it gives you a lot more of fulfillment in yourself. So be careful of the word ambition. Be careful what you ambition for. See to it that you can make it. See to it that in practical you can relate. So I think it's like, instead that you have an ambition of like so high like this to the rooftop, you can just have your ambition here. And then when you reach that, sometimes things will just happen, and it just boom. And as what I said, I had what I am now, what I have now, I had never had it in my imagination, in my ambition. No, I had a very simple ambition. And it just happened. Now I'm here in Sweden. I never expected. It's true. But ambition is really good. Everybody should have your ambition, because it's a kind of guideline will you reach your success. To have some ambition. It's also not good that you don't have any ambition at all. It's not bad to have an ambition. It's so good to have an ambition because it's kind of guiding you where you have to go, you know? And the last word is dreams. Just the word dream is very beautiful, powerful. And it's a word where all of us can have. Dreams are free. You can dream whatever you want because it's a dream. And if you say dream, it's not only like you dream one night, you know. For me, dream is like, I dream that I will be at this age, I will be like this. I dream that my dream is, you know, to reach this kind of success when I'm this age. A lot of people, it's the same with ambition. Their dreams, some people, their dreams are a lot more with material things, right? I dream to have this. I dream to have a very nice car. I dream to have, you know, the coolest, all these kind of material things. Mind you, my dream since before I was a kid, as what I said, is the same like my ambition. And if you have that in your life, do not to dream of the luxurious house, the most powerful and the most expensive car. Of course you can dream about it, but be sure that you know how to identify which one are just your dreams, that it's not a dream that you really it's not a dream that you really have it also in your ambition. You can dream of whatever and then you can just smile like say, well, anyway, it's not a dream. Dream is for free, so everybody can just dream whatever you want. Like for example, if there is a dream that, you know, I want to be in reality, I think it's more like my dream is like I can live in the two world, and the two world I mean is to be in Sweden and then to be in the Philippines, you know. And as of now, it's really very hard. I have kids. I cannot just leave my family. I cannot just go to the Philippines anytime I want. Maybe if I was single, or maybe if I didn't have kids, me and my husband only, maybe it's easier for me. So dream is a very powerful word that everybody can have, and it's kind of an infinity, unending kind of thing where everybody can dream high. You can really, because the difference with like the ambition and the dream is like, in dreams you can dream as high as you want. Why? Because if you dream very high and that will not be realistic in the future, you can just tell yourself, well, it was just a dream. It's just a dream. And people can say, my dream came true. Yeah, that is a plus when your dream came true. Ambition is more like, if you do ambition very high, then you just like fall down because it was just a very high ambition. But dream is more like, you can only have this reason, oh, that was a dream, and dream is free. You can dream whatever. It's like an ending. It's like for free. It's like you can dream whatever you want, wherever you want. You dream to be like, I dream to be somewhere else in a paradise, you know, like the next day. And that is very easy. Well, that was only a dream. Anyway, so as Alexia had given me, I have to tag a friend, or why not 2 friends, or why not 3 friends. I will be tagging 2 friends in the Philippines, and it's Mhedds Joe TV. Mhedds Joe TV, they're actually doing all about fishing, but it's a very different kind of fishing. Their fishing is more like using an air rifle, and it's just so amazing. And this couple are just very Joe and Mar are their names. they're very supportive to me, and we really support each other. It's quite a long time already that we're supporting each other, and mind you, you will love their videos because it's catching fish. If you're somebody who likes this kind of, you know, outdoor adventure and all this thing, they have it. They have catch and cook, and I love watching their, even if I will watch their contents, like almost the same contents, catch and cook, or catch, or you know, fishing, but I like it because I'm interested actually about their things. Even fishing, I fish during winter. I did it with my kids. Winter, no, not winter, I don't fish in winter. During summer, I mean, even when they were small. When they were big, they don't like it anymore. So me, I always like it. It's kind of a relaxing too. It's kind of a therapy to go, and I go there and do fishing. So I'm tagging you, Mhedds Joe TV. Joe, you can do it in your language. You can do it in Tagalog. You just choose 1 or 2 or 3 words in Tagalog. Make it in Tagalog. And then say something about the words. Even 1 word. You just incorporate it when you do the fishing. Number, like, no, I can give you a word, patience. Number 2, I can say, how do you say it? Yeah, I'll start with the word patience. Ano ba yun sa Tagalog? Pasensya ba yun? Bisaya kasi ako. The word patience, Joe. And then you can add some words if you like, because I know patience applies a lot on the thing you're doing. Another friend of mine I want to tag is Witty Bonita. Witty Bonita, her channel is a very, very nice, entertaining channel. Entertaining, inspiring, motivating channel. Why? It's because it's kind of a combination of funny entertainment, and at the same time, there's a serious part of it that is really very nice to watch. So Witty Bonita, I will how do you say it now? I will challenge you to use the word beautiful and witty. So I know Witty Bonita is actually, bonita is actually in Spanish means beautiful. And so Witty Bonita, I'll give you 2 words. If you want to add on it, you can add, but then 2 words, the word witty and the word bonita. You can speak in Tagalog, in Bisaya, whatever language, because I know here in YouTube, I don't know, that is one thing very amazing. We understand each other. Isn't it amazing? I will be watching a content in Chinese, in other European languages. But actually, there is something in it. So it's very important when you make your content that you have these photos, you have, you know, you are talking, and at the same time you show it, and that really helps. And I know Witty Bonita, Mhedds Joe TV. If some of you is not yet a friend of Alexia, go to her channel. She has I like Alexia's channel. I learned a lot of her meditation tools. I really learned. And before, I don't believe on meditation. I am a very, how do you say it? I don't know, but before I find it like, oh, it's so boring and all this stuff. But then when I start doing it, it really helps a lot. In fact, after doing this video, I will be doing some meditation training, and it helps me a lot physically and mentally. So, and it's so nice. It's because, like, when you have a YouTube friend, even we don't see each other, we communicate, we reply to each other. And there were times I asked Alexia things and I get a reply, I get some you know, how how to say it, some advice, and it's really, really very good. I hope, Alexia, I was not able to make this like the way you did. I don't, sorry, but I cannot, I'll just be frank, I cannot make editing like Alexia does. I am impressed of Alexia's editing talent, because first of all, I don't have time for it. I make it as much as possible a very good editing, but I really edit very simple. And I will tell you, I have been in YouTube now for like 1.5 years. I will tell you, I just use my phone, and then I also edit only in my phone. Why? I don't know. I just, on daytime, I don't have time. And I just, until now, it's like, how many years already, I never use my laptop. I have my laptop because I have my studies before where I use website, I do websites and all this stuff, but then I never use it. I never sit in front of my laptop. When I do editing, I usually just sitting in my sofa, or I'm just sitting on my bed, and it's because I just want that I just want to be comfortable, and sitting in front of my laptop, it's, I don't know, but then I just find it, you know, faster. So I do fast editing. I am impressed. A lot of people here, especially Alexia, I like your editing. You really put a lot of, I know what kind of work you give for your editing, and that is work, and that is really good. So people who are watching this and you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Usually I have a lot of things all about gardening, all about plants, whatever, tips. I give a lot of tips based on my experience. And yeah, I hope I don't miss something. And please use hashtag Levabuhay. For those who doesn't know, Levabuhay. Leva is actually a word in Swedish which means live. And buhay is actually a Filipino word, Tagalog word, which means life. So Levabuhay actually means live life. How do you live your life? It's your choice. How do you live your life? It's you who decide for it. But of course, it's good to live your life with a kindness, with love, with respect, and live your life how you deserve it. All of us has a right to live life full of happiness. I hope, Alexia, I don't miss anything here. And for Witty Bonita and how I say it, Mhedds Joe Tv, please don't forget, visit Alexia. I will, in my description, I will share her, how to say it, I will share her channel, and I hope that we, the small YouTubers, will help each other to, you know, to grow. And Witty Bonita and Mhedds Joe TV, I hope that you will tag some other friends also, and that you can continue doing this, so we are helping each other as small YouTubers to grow. And thank you so much for watching. I hope I'm not giving you a boring day, but any day, anytime. Words can be powerful. Words can be used by our everyday life, and they're just so powerful that it can really have put an impact to your daily life. As far as experience is concerned, I know it has. If yeah, so thank you so much again, and see you again next time.